My father is 72 years old. For 3 years, he woke up every night, 2 a.m., 3:30 a.m., sometimes 5 a.m. too, 3 bathroom trips, every single night. He was exhausted. His PSA climbed from 7.8 to 8.9 over those 3 years. I watched him suffer, tired all day, irritable, low energy. "It's my prostate," he'd say. "Nothing I can do." Then I studied evening routines and nighttime prostate symptoms. Found research showing evening fluid intake was the primary modifiable factor. I asked my dad, "What do you drink after dinner?" He listed his evening routine: 6 p.m., dinner with a glass of water; 7 p.m., cup of decaf coffee while reading news; 8 p.m., another glass of water with his medications; 9 p.m., herbal tea before bed to help him sleep. I calculated it. He was drinking 24 to 30 ounces between 6 and 9 p.m., then going to bed at 10 p.m. His bladder was completely full by midnight. Of course he was waking up. I showed him the research. "Dad, you need to stop all fluids at 7 p.m. He resisted. "I'll be thirsty. What about my medications at 8? Take them at 6:30 instead. With dinner. What about my tea to help me sleep? The tea is waking you up, not helping you sleep." He was skeptical, but agreed to try. 1 week in, "I'm thirsty before bed." 2 weeks in, getting used to it, still waking twice. 3 weeks in, only woke up once last night. 1 month in, I slept completely through last night, first time in years. 2 months in, consistently sleeping through or waking once, feel like a different person. 3 months in, we retested his PSA, 8.2, down 7/10 from his peak. 6 months in, PSA stable at 8.1, sleeping through 5 nights per week. "I fought you on this," he told me. "Thought I needed my evening tea routine. Thought I needed constant hydration. Turns out I needed sleep more than I needed tea." My father still drinks the same total amount daily, just finishes it by 7 p.m. instead of 9 p.m. 2-hour difference, life-changing results. Today I'm sharing what my 72-year-old father stopped doing at 7 p.m., why his evening routine was destroying his sleep for 3 years, and the exact protocol that got him sleeping through the night again. If your father, husband, or you are waking up multiple times nightly, this one change could transform everything. But first, important disclaimer: this is educational information only, not medical advice. I'm not your doctor. Always consult your healthcare provider about sleep issues and prostate symptoms. Individual results vary. This approach addresses symptom management, not disease treatment. Now let me show you exactly what to stop doing after 7 p.m. The problem my father had is the problem most men over 60 have. They load their bladder all evening, then wonder why they wake up constantly. Here's what research shows about evening fluid intake and nighttime urination. Your bladder holds approximately 12 to 16 ounces comfortably. When you have an enlarged or inflamed prostate, your effective bladder capacity decreases. Maybe 10 to 12 ounces before you feel urgent need to urinate. Now look at what my father was doing. 6 p.m. dinner, 8 to 10 ounces of water. 7 p.m. coffee, 8 ounces. 8 p.m. medications, 8 ounces. 9 p.m. tea, 8 ounces. Total, 32 to 34 ounces between 6 and 9 p.m. Going to bed at 10 p.m. By midnight, his bladder had processed most of that fluid. Bladder completely full. Urgent signal to brain. Wake up, urinate, go back to sleep. 2 hours later, more fluid processed. Bladder full again. Wake up. This pattern repeated all night. The solution wasn't treating his prostate. The solution was stopping the evening fluid loading. Number 1, all beverages. This is the foundation. No water, no coffee, even decaf, no tea, even herbal, no juice, no milk, nothing. 7 p.m. is your hard cutoff. My father's biggest challenge: his evening routines were tied to drinking. Coffee while reading news, tea before bed. These were comfort rituals, not just hydration. Breaking them felt like giving up something important. But here's what I showed him. The rituals could stay, just without the liquid. Still read the news at 7, just no coffee, Still have bedtime routine at 9, just no tea. Within 2 weeks, he stopped missing the drinks. The routines provided the comfort, not the beverages. Number 2, medications with large amounts of water. Many men take evening medications, blood pressure pills, vitamins, supplements. They take them at 8 or 9 p.m. with a full glass of water, 8 ounces, right before bed. My father took 3 medications at 8 p.m., always with a full glass of water. The pills are big. I need water to swallow them. Solution: move medications earlier. He now takes them at 6:30 p.m., right after dinner, still has water to swallow them, but 3.5 hours before bed instead of 2 hours. That extra 90 minutes makes enormous difference. His bladder processes that water before bedtime, one less source of nighttime bladder filling. Number 3, foods with high water content. This one surprised my father. He wasn't just drinking fluids after 7 p.m., he was eating them too. 9 p.m. snack, apple slices, or watermelon or grapes. It's healthy, he said, just fruit, true, but an apple is 85% water. Watermelon is 92% water. A cup of watermelon contains about 7 ounces of water. Add that to his 9 p.m. tea, and he was consuming 15 ounces at 9 p.m. 2 hours later, in bed with full bladder, I showed him the water content of his evening snacks. He was shocked. I thought I was just eating fruit. You're drinking 8 ounces of water disguised as fruit. Solution: if he wants evening snack, choose low water options. Handful of almonds, piece of cheese, few crackers, or eat the fruit earlier. Before 7 p.m., same nutrition, different timing. Number 4, alcohol. My father wasn't a heavy drinker, but twice a week he'd have a glass of wine or beer with evening TV. 8 or 9 p.m., 12 ounces of liquid. Plus, alcohol has diuretic effect, makes you urinate more than the fluid volume you consumed. 1 beer at 8 p.m. could mean 2 trips to bathroom overnight. He resisted this one most. It's only twice a week, and it helps me relax. I showed him the data. On nights he drank after 7 p.m., woke up average 3.8 times. On nights he didn't, woke up average 2.6 times. 1.2 additional bathroom trips from evening alcohol. He agreed to move his drinks earlier. If he wants wine, have it at 6 p.m. with dinner. If he wants beer, have it at 5:30 p.m. while cooking. Same enjoyment, different timing. After 1 month of earlier alcohol timing, his worst nights improved dramatically. Here's exactly what my father does now. Before 7 p.m., drinks most of his daily water between morning and 2 p.m., 60 to 70% of total daily fluids before 2 p.m., moderate fluids 2 to 7 p.m., maybe 16 to 20 ounces total, takes all medications at 6:30 p.m. with dinner. If he wants alcohol, has it at 6 p.m. or earlier, eats water-rich fruits before 7 p.m. if he wants them. After 7 p.m., absolutely nothing to drink, not even small sips. His mouth feels dry. He rinses with water and spits it out. Doesn't swallow. Needs something for dry mouth. Sugar-free gum or small piece of hard candy. No liquid. Evening snacks only if low water content. Nuts, cheese, crackers. Before bed at 10 p.m., goes to bathroom one final time. Even if he doesn't feel urgent need. Empties bladder completely. This is crucial. Starting the night with empty bladder. My father's experience, month by month. Week 1, very difficult. Felt thirsty after 7 p.m. Missed his evening tea ritual, still waking 3 times because habit and bladder were both adjusting. Week 2, less thirsty, body adapting, still waking 2 to 3 times, but less urgent. Could sometimes go back to sleep faster. Week 3, major shift. Started waking only once or twice. A few nights waking just once, feeling more rested in morning. Month 1, consistently waking once per night. 2 or 3 nights per week sleeping completely through. Energy improving, mood better. Month 2, sleeping through 4 to 5 nights per week. When waking, usually only once. Feeling like different person, energy levels transformed. Month 3, PSA retested, 8.2, down from 8.9, 7/10 improvement. Doctor pleased with progress. Month 6, PSA stable at 8.1, sleeping through 5 to 6 nights per week. Sometimes wakes once, but rarely twice. Sleep quality excellent. Daytime energy consistently good. The progression wasn't instant, took 3 weeks before significant improvement. But once his body adjusted, results were dramatic and sustained. The mechanism is straightforward. Your kidneys process fluid continuously. Takes approximately 2 to 3 hours for consumed fluid to reach your bladder. If you drink at 9 p.m. and go to bed at 10 p.m., that fluid hits your bladder around 11 p.m. to midnight. You wake up. If you drink at 8 p.m., it hits around 10 to 11 p.m. You're just falling asleep. You wake up. But if you stop at 7 p.m., final fluid processing happens around 9 to 10 p.m. You urinate before bed at 10 p.m. Your bladder is relatively empty when you sleep. Even with an enlarged prostate, an empty bladder can last 4 to 6 hours before urgent need. That's enough for most men to sleep through the night or wake just once instead of 3 times. My father had many concerns initially. Most men do. Concern 1, I'll be dehydrated overnight. Reality, your body doesn't need new fluid intake during 8 hours of sleep. You're already hydrated from daytime intake. You're not sweating or exercising, no dehydration risk. Concern 2, I'll wake up thirsty. Reality, first few nights maybe. After 1 week, your body adjusts. You stop feeling thirsty after 7 p.m., it becomes normal. Concern 3, what if I'm genuinely thirsty? Reality, rinse your mouth with water, spit it out, satisfies the thirst sensation without loading your bladder. Or very small sip, 1 ounce maximum, not a full glass. Concern 4, my medications require water. Reality, take medications earlier. 6 or 6:30 p.m. instead of 8 or 9 p.m. Problem solved. Concern 5, this seems too simple to work. Reality, simple doesn't mean ineffective. This is the #1 recommendation urologists give because it works. Let me be very clear about what this protocol does and doesn't do. This does not cure prostate enlargement. This does not treat prostate disease. This does not replace medical care. What this does is eliminate the single biggest modifiable factor causing nighttime urination: evening fluid overload. Most men with prostate issues will still need medical treatment. But medical treatment works better when you're not sabotaging it with poor evening fluid timing. My father still has an enlarged prostate, but he's not fighting his prostate and evening fluid loading together anymore, just managing his prostate condition and sleeping through most nights. If you're waking up 2, 3, 4 times per night, review what you're doing after 7 p.m. Water, coffee, tea, medications, alcohol, water-rich foods, add it up. You might be drinking 25 to 40 ounces between 6 and 10 p.m., then wondering why you wake up constantly. Stop all fluids at 7 p.m., strict cutoff, give it 3 weeks. Your sleep might transform like my father's did. Comment 7 below and I'll send you a printable protocol sheet, hour-by-hour fluid timing guide, low water snack list, medication scheduling template, everything my father used. Subscribe because next week I'm revealing the 5 foods that make nighttime urination worse. Foods you're probably eating for dinner without realizing they irritate your bladder.